Yes, people. Hello, welcome back to In the Box. This is 10 count. We're back with all the boxing news. Today we've got a Wilder special. We've got the usual guests with us. We've got Akan, Hassan, Ellis. What's going on, guys? Akan, how you doing?
Yeah, man, I'm all good, man. All good.
Good man, good man. Ellis, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm all good, mate. All good. Looking forward to the next week's boxing.
Yeah, boy. Hassan, how's it going, brother?
I'm all right, man. Not too bad. Still got my camera on, so yeah. I'm all right.
You know what I mean? Good old mugshot there, rude boy. Get yourself on box rec. Yeah. So obviously it's the big one next week. You know what I mean? We got the WBC heavyweight championship on the line. We got the big man bomb squad, Mr. Deontay Wilder taking on the Gypsy King himself, Tyson Fury. So we're gonna be, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So we're gonna be diving well into that. That's gonna be the main topic of the show, to be honest. We're gonna also talk about yesterday's Monaco card. You know what I mean? And we can have a little delve into the press conference in the week with Broner and Pacquiao. You know, out of shape Broner's looking as usual. You know what I mean? Licking them drinks hard. Yeah, but obviously, in fact, I'll tell you what, we'll get this. We'll start off with the Monaco show and get it out of the way. I'll pass it over to you. You probably watched all of it. I only see a couple of fights. When I say a couple, I mean one. I'll let you crack on with that one, mate.
Yeah, well, yeah, I watched pretty much the majority of the show. Couple of good performances in there, a couple of slack performances. Yeah, Danny I losing off. He's with his new trainer, Julian Jackson. He looked half decent, 6 fights, 6 wins. He looked like he just started to get that killer punch, starting to sit down his punches now. Cali FI, that was a very contesting fight. Sorry, I think the scorecards were a lot wider than what they should have been. The FI mostly had him up maybe 1 or 2 rounds, really close fight. He's a ring. As soon as it announced, walked straight out the ring. He was that pissed off. It was a good fight. You had Michael Hunter, Ustinov. That was a good fight. Ustinov was way past it, though. 41 years old. I know he come in the lightest. He has done in like 4 or 5 years, but too inactive. And he just got buoyed over by Hunter. Apparently he's going to be on the 22nd card, on the Derek card. That'll be fights, especially if there's going to be another fight on that card with Price and Little. Yeah, and then there was Lebedov v Mike Wilson, I'm going to say his name was. And basically Lebedov just battered the crap out of him for 12 rounds. But all in all, it was a decent card, to be fair. Some decent matchups, decent fights.
Cool. Yeah, I heard. I haven't seen the fight, but apparently the Cali fight was a bit controversial. Would you say that he definitely won it? I know the scorecards were a bit wide, but a lot of people are saying that obviously, like matey could have got it as well.
Yeah, no, I can see where they're coming from that, but some of the rounds were really close. But in my eyes, I had Yafai up about 2 rounds, I think it was, and if the rounds are close, it's debatable, yeah. But also, if you're challenging, especially if you're a voluntary challenger and you're challenging for a title, you've got to snatch that title away from them.
Yeah, it's got to be convincing, definitely.
I mean, I watched it, and I think it was very hard to call, in the sense that it could, some rounds you could have given it to like either one. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just depended on who you chose and what you felt was best. So it was very opinionated on that one. I don't think he fought very well, Kai. I don't think Kai fought very well at all. But yeah, I think he deserved it. I think Akan's right, mate. If you're trying to take someone's belt off him, mate, you've got to make it convincing. You know what I mean? You can't be like letting it go to the judges for make it to be as close as. Well, actually, the judges were quite wide, but you shouldn't be doing it. You need to make it convincing. I.e., like Fury done when he went out to Germany to fight Klitschko.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, if
Well,
he wouldn't have got given that, it'd have been a robbery, wouldn't it? So I mean,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
what that's
But
what he should have done. Gonzalez should have done.
I mean, like I said, I haven't heard the fight, so I'm just going off what I've heard off social media and a couple of YouTube.
Yeah, a
Uh,
couple of haters.
no, 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 not haters, not haters. Actually, neutral people. Actually, to be fair, and actually Carrier Fight supporters themselves as well. I heard that like he wasn't really throwing a lot of punches. I heard that he held back quite a lot. Um, is that true or?
Yeah,
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 it
no.
did,
Go on,
go on.
Akon. You
Yeah,
go.
no, yeah, no. It did seem like he was holding off his punches. He should have threw his jab out a bit more. I don't know. He just didn't seem himself yesterday. I think spells make fights, and I also think if you're fighting a big fighter, you get yourself further up for the occasion. When yesterday was like a tick over voluntary defence room, really.
Yeah, but I mean, like, yeah, I mean, he's looking for them big fights. And yesterday was meant to be a showcase. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? He was meant to look good. You know what I mean? To say, look,
It
because I'll tell you what I did hear actually. I did hear his post match thing interview in the ring, and he himself seemed quite disappointed in his performance himself. You know
very
what I mean?
disappointed.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So would you? I mean, trying to go for unifications and all that. Do you think the fights are out there for him? Do you think he's got the who's the other champions in his weight class?
As long as you've got the belt and you've got Eddie Hearn with the zone behind you with all that money, you're going to get unifications. It might be easier for the other people to take the fight out of fight thinking, yeah, he's quite an easy fight to take. So possibly, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, one fight I did see is the Hunter, yeah, the Michael Hunter fight, or whatever his name is. It Michael Hunter?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I did see his fight. Uh, going up to how many fights has he had at heavyweight now? Because I knew him as a cruiserweight.
His last fight at cruiserweight was Usyk in the World Boxing Super Series.
Oh, okay, see, yeah, yeah. So I didn't even know that he
Only
moved
fight
up
his
to
last.
heavyweight. Yeah, 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 yeah. Because I remember watching him at cruiserweight, and he was one of those ones that was looking to come up.
Yeah, well, he knocked out Martin Bacoli the other week, didn't he?
Yeah, that's what I heard. Yeah, I just noticed that yesterday. I didn't even realize it. I know that Bacoli lost, but I didn't realize it was to him. That was the other week, wasn't it? Not even so long ago.
Yeah, about a month ago, I think.
To be
Really?
fair, I think both fighters were poor. But I mean, you got to give respect to that Hunter. He got called in 10 days before the fight was scheduled.
Yeah.
He's gone in, and to be fair, he threw it down, mate. He
But
caught
for
on, mate.
10
He
days,
caught you
yeah,
a
man.
good few licks, man.
I mean, you
And he
think,
deserved to, and I was happy. He stoppage, wasn't it?
yeah, yeah, like you say, 10 days notice as well. I mean, he's done all right there, man. 10 days notice.
And what belt were they fighting for?
Oh, some flipping,
International or
bro.
Some
European,
ranking
or
belt.
yeah.
Yes.
So, but no, he actually done well, man. I thought he deserved it. I thought he well deserved that. I thought he done really well. But you know what? You know, like that Monaco card. Obviously, I know it was the venue and the capacity of it all, but atmosphere was dead in there, man.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
You've got Royal.
But it's one of those. It's one of those.
Yeah,
It's not like a proper boxing kind of. It's like a more of a. Them Monaco cards are more of a. What's the word? Like
The only reason why the Monaco cards are made, pretty much.
just a rich man's events, isn't it?
No, it isn't. It's because the Prince. The Prince wants a boxing show.
Yeah, 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 yeah. It's true. Yeah, it's
Look it up.
crazy.
yeah. No, you must be right because there's not many people there at all. It's in a casino, isn't it?
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
To me, it just seems like one of them like rich man's clubs that you know what I mean, like them exclusive sort of things and that. Like every time I see that American, I think it's the venue really. Well, I think that.
James Bond-esque.
Yeah, yeah. It looks a bit weird. Yeah. Anyway, Broner Pacquiao press conference held during the week. Obviously, Broner's looking in shape as usual, talking that crud as usual. You know what I mean? Broner can still sell a fight no matter how many times he loses. But what do you guys think about the fight? Well, no, in fact, forget about the fight at the moment. Did anyone have you not seen the press conference yet?
Yeah, I've seen the press conference.
Yeah, Matthew, right, we'll start with you, Matthew. What do you think about the press conference?
Standard Broner. Poor man's Floyd, isn't he? Like, the way the cut of his jib and stuff like that, I think it was almost touching on being very inappropriate towards Pacquiao at some points. But it's like you say, he can sell a fight, and I just find like Broner is just like that annoying little brother that's just a scratch that you just need to try and scratch, but just never goes away. Like I just think he's a fucking fool, to be honest with you, mate. Like he's poor man's Floyd. Yeah, I ain't really got too much to say about it. It weren't. Yeah, talks a lot of shit, talks a lot of breeze. I think Pacquiao's gonna beat him convincingly. I think. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I think you're right, man. I think Pacquiao beat him, but Broner, to be fair, he did crack me up.
Oh, he was
I mean?
hilarious, wasn't he?
He does make
It
you
was
laugh.
funny,
Do you know
man.
what I mean?
Trust me.
But yeah, he did. Go on.
His one-liners and that. They just crack me up, man.
Exactly that. And, and you got Pacquiao trying to come out with a little bit. I think boxing's changing a lot, man. Do you know what I mean? I just find that like they're having to sell their fights even more and more. And although I think it's a good fight for Pacquiao at the moment, I also think that who else is there to fight? I mean, Floyd, but Floyd's not going to come back and fight him at the moment, is he?
You ain't fighting Floyd.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. I find it's just another. Go on.
Nah, man. Sure, you finish off. I'll do my bit after.
Yeah, no, I just don't know. I think it'll be a good fight. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know. It don't excite me personally.
No.
I don't know why. I don't know why it don't excite me, but it don't excite me.
But doesn't it excite you, like even like to see Broner get his head punched in? that excite you?
I just don't mind Broner, to be honest with you, mate.
Oh, I think he's alright, trust me. He just do you know what it is, man? Broner's an entertainer, man, and that's the thing.
Yeah.
Broner, he knows how to sell a fight. He knows how to market. He knows how to. He's a poor man's Floyd, but that poor man's Floyd is still pretty rich.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and he learned that shit off Floyd. You know what I'm saying? But
that's what I mean. I mean, did you see that when Pacquiao was like showing his belt and that, and he took his fucking Gucci belt off and was like,
That's what I'm saying, man. Broner's he's a joker. But I mean, what do you think about his conditioning, though, man?
His conditioning looks poor, doesn't it?
8 weeks, you know.
Yeah, he's got and he's got Thanksgiving and Christmas to eat through.
You get me?
Do you know what? My opinion about it all is, do you know what I mean? Broner is a salesman. Yeah, I don't mind Broner. I think he does come across a bit trashy sometimes. Do you know what I mean? And I don't really like that about him. But all in all, he's a salesman. He's a character. But he did come across a bit racist. If someone would have said them certain things about his heritage, then it would be having a different conversation right now. And he was out of order to Freddie Roach. I think these things are uncalled for, to be honest. I mean, it's disrespectful. Do you know what I mean? I'm not joking. It's not like he's going to be a future Hall of Famer, Broner is. Yeah, he's won a few different world champions at different divisions, but I think you need to hold on your horse, mate. Do you know what I mean? I understand when you're sitting there saying fuck Floyd and all that. I get all that. Yeah, I'll totally get over, no problem with that. But when you start and fucking taking the piss out of Parkinson's and fucking out of Asian people or Philippines people, do you know what I mean? That's a different thing. There's pushing the promotion. There's outright being fucking rude and fucking wrong. But
he's like a little obnoxious shit, isn't he? Really, like.
Definitely. But at the end of
he
the day,
he does overstep the line a lot of the time, man.
Big time. But I mean, at the end of the day, that's what pays his bills. About billions, apparently. But I think he's only making millions. But,
yeah, exactly. And that's the thing, and that's why people tune in, man. Because to be honest, a lot of people tune in because they want to see him get pounded.
They want to see
No,
that
just
shot Madonna laid on him when he put up on
yeah,
his arse.
just like Floyd. Remember when Floyd was
Yeah.
starting out? Yeah,
Yeah.
everyone wanted to see him, especially when he fought
Pretty Boy Floyd.
what's my man there, De La Hoya. Oh
Yeah.
my dear days, you know what I'm saying? And Broner's like you say, there's a poor man Floyd. You
Do you
know
know
what I mean?
what? Do you know what? About the fight itself, I think it's going to be a decent fight. It's quite intriguing because how much has Broner got left in the tank and how much has Pacquiao got left in the tank? If Broner turns up and Pacquiao doesn't have much in the tank, then it could be a very difficult night for Pacquiao. Because
Oh, nah. Listen,
Pacquiao's not known for punching powers where he's going to hit that.
Pacquiao beating him all day long, bro.
Yeah, no, thank you. I predict Pacquiao's beating him. But I think if Pacquiao turns up on his worst day and Broner turns up on his best day, it's going to be a good night. Good fight.
Yeah, I just think, I don't know, man. Broner, bro, to be honest, I ain't seen nothing from Broner in the last probably 4 years. That makes me
Yeah, to be
think,
fair.
you know what, you're back on this boxing thing. Like his last couple of fights, his output of punches has been poor. He's like, I don't know, he's
He
just,
got mashed up by Vargas.
oh yeah, oh mate,
Who withdrew. He got mashed
yeah,
up by fucking Garcia.
Garcia, flipping Maidana.
Maradona.
You know
You
what I
know what I
mean? It's
mean?
just, yeah. I think like, and that's the thing. Broner doesn't like pressure fighters.
No, it took a few hours though, didn't he?
Yeah, you know what I mean. He doesn't like pressure fighters, and Pacquiao's just going to be peppering him all day long. I think he's just going to try and cover up and then try and come with these little 1-2s, like you know what I mean, like after a combo from Pacquiao, and I just think he ain't really. But Pacquiao's just going to be. I mean, Pacquiao's getting old, but Pacquiao's still good. Like his footwork's still decent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
He's a young old man, you know what I mean?
yeah, you know what I mean. And I think he's gonna have enough in and out. You know what I mean? And he'll just win it on points. I don't think he'll look to knock out Broner.
Yeah.
I think he could knock out Broner though. I think it gets to the ninth, 10th round, and he just keeps peppering Broner, peppering him. Because you got to think Broner's got to lose. I mean, what Broner's looking like he's weighing at about 175 or something like that right now, man. He's fatos. You know what I mean? And he's got to lose all that weight. He's going to be drained. He's only got 8 weeks to do it. You know.
Do
He's
you know
going
what?
to.
And I think that's mostly been a major factor to Broner in the past few years with his performances. When people are like fighters are making weight, yeah, that's one thing. But it's how you make weight.
How
If
you
you're
make it,
struggling to
yeah,
make
for
weight
real.
and you make weight, and your performance is going to take a dip from that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
But if you make weight
for real.
comfortably and you do the weight properly, you're going to be a lot more energetic and a lot more.
And you
Perform a
got to
lot
think
better.
as well, in that weight, it's alcohol, it's you know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's not like it's like just food and water and that man, but that's alcohol and whatever else. You know what I mean? Whatever he's doing out there, you know what I'm saying? But it's
Not
eight
good for
weeks. Yeah,
your
8
body,
weeks,
lad.
man. 8 weeks is yeah, it's not good. You look at Pacquiao, he's already slim, trim, ready to rock and roll. Like he looks like he could box tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I just think that 12 rounds of Pacquiao in your face, in and out, peppering you, moving around you after you've just drained yourself. That's even if he makes weight.
Yeah. He's failed to
You
do that before.
know what I'm saying? That's even if he makes it, bro. So yeah. But yeah, nah man, I got Pacquiao on that all day long. And I think Brodo, yeah, I just think he'll still, the thing is he'll lose, but he'll still get big fights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He'll still get big fights.
But
So
whilst we're talking about Pacquiao, when was the last time we saw 100% top of his game Pacquiao as well?
I think against Matisse, he looked all right.
No, to be honest, you speak about the best of the prime of Pacquiao.
Oh man, yeah. But I mean, we're going back fucking years, mate. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I
that's
mean,
like
going
that's
back
like a whole
years,
generation. Because you got to think, I mean,
Pacquiao
Pacquiao.
Cotto is the best fight, one of the best fights I've ever seen.
Oh mate, yeah.
But
But that's what I'm saying. Like for
12
me,
rounds, no hold barred, wasn't it?
yeah, and that's what I'm saying though. Like now, there's a whole new generation of boxers.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like them classic fights there are from the old school, like not even the old school boxers, but the last generation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like these new generations, I don't know, man. It's different kind of boxing, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I just think, yeah, I don't know, man. I just think that Yeah, and like Bonner's the new school, and I think the old school's gonna school the new school,
Take him back to school.
take him back to school and educate him, man. Yeah. Anyone else got any more to say about that?
No, I think that's it.
Yeah.
Harry? Hello? No,
Yeah,
he's got nothing to add
he's
on
good.
that.
All right, then. Well, we might as well move on to the biggie then, innit? Next week, WBC Heavyweight Championship on the line. You know what I mean? We've got the man from Alabama, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Deontay Wilder, and then we got our very own Mr. Tyson Fury, the Gypsy King himself. You know what I mean? What's your thoughts on it, boys? We'll start with you, S. Oh, no, if you're there. You there, Hassan? Wilder? Fury? All right, Matthew, we'll go to you. Ellis, we'll go to you first.
I keep changing my mind, like, in the run-up to fight. Sometimes I think, like, Fury's going to have too much ring craft, too good on his feet, and will just size difference and height. It just could just literally jab his head off. But then I think Wilder hits hard. Like, I'm watching an interview with a guy earlier on IFL talking about his sparred with all three of them, and Wilder by far hits the hardest out of Fury, AJ, and so with regards to that, I think that if it's going to win by knockout, if it's going to win by knockout, I think it will. I think it's going to be a Wilder knockout, like 7 to 9, yeah, between round 7 and 9. Because I think Fury been inactive for so long, it's just going to go against him. I think having to lose that much weight so quickly is going to, it's just too much for him, I think.
Do you know what?
Yeah. What do you think?
My view to it all is you save money on Wilder to win with a late KO, right? But I'm not ruling out Fury, to be honest. To be honest, you keep watching these documentaries and stuff. Well, Fury's no mug, mate. Do you know what I mean?
No, he's not.
I think he will test Wilder next week, big time. I think the promotion's not been as... It's been big, but not been as big as you thought it'd be. I'm going to throw this out there. I'm watching other YouTubers, and they're sitting there speaking about it, and there's a few of them sitting there saying the promotion in America's not been that big either. And I'll be surprised at the pay-per-view numbers which it comes to. I would like to know which does better, the UK or the US. Monetary-wise, the US will do, but I mean, as in like numbers itself. So I think there's a lot of interest in the UK, to be fair. I think Fury does appeal to the casual fans. And obviously, when they buy into that, they will buy. Speaking about the fight itself, I put my money on Wilder. I save money on Wilder, but I'll put a cheeky bet on Fury. If I'm going to have to put my money on, I'll put it on Wilder, like I was saying. But it's all funny. Regarding the whole fight itself, apparently they're not sold out in the arena yet. Still a week to go.
Yeah. Hang on. We'll come on to that. We'll come on to that a little bit later on. Yeah. All right, Hassan, you got anything to say about the fight? You there yet?
Yeah, man. Bareness to say about this fight.
I see you're in the chat, though.
Yeah?
Yeah, man.
To be fair, I think I fell asleep for a minute.
Big up. Hang on, before we do that, can we just give a shout out to Timotheus Powell? Big up yourself in the chat, rude boy. Go on, Hassan. Carry on.
Right. What do I think to Wilder Fury? Look, I don't rate Wilder as a fighter, man. I don't think he's that great. I think he's got sheer power, and I think the power has got him through all the bombs that he's fought. You know, if you look back at the Ortiz-Wilder fight, you know, some could arguably say on points of what had fought, you know, Ortiz was winning that. So, look, that's what I'm thinking. But I think Fury's too good for him. I think Fury will just box his head off. He'll jab, time up, jab, time up, jab, time up. Fury ain't looking to knock him out anytime soon. He'll win it on points. Simple as that. Then there'll be a rematch, and then Fury will win that rematch as well. I don't think Wilder's that good, man. I think that's the truth of it all. You know, like I said, he's got sheer power. He's got his weird stance and everything he does. But I'm a Fury. I reckon Fury's going to win. But however, I do want Wilder to win because if Wilder wins, then I think we get to see the AJ Wilder fight sooner.
Okay. Well, my thoughts on the fight is I think it's going to be a cagey fight. I think both of them are going to be very apprehensive of each other. I think the first couple of rounds is just going to be very cagey. Not much. I don't think there's going to be much interaction in the first 3 or 4 rounds. To be honest with you, I think Tyson will just look to just stay out of range. Obviously, as we know that he's probably going to do for the whole 12 rounds. Deontay Wilder, I haven't really seen anything to say that he's good at closing down the ring, and he's going to have to be with Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury is just going to be circling him, round and round, switching it up, southpaw, orthodox. Wilder's just going to get confused in there. And I think he's just going to get frustrated. The thing is, Wilder, like, look, yeah, he's not the greatest boxer, but I don't think he's as bad as what everyone makes out. Obviously, yeah, his power is obviously his main thing in that. But Ellis, can you just mute your mic, please, bro? I can hear all this rustling and that. Respect. Yeah, but yeah, obviously his power is his main asset. But obviously he has got some sort of, he must have something. You know what I mean? Fair enough, he hasn't fought all the best guys in that, but he's still champion. He's still heavyweight champion of the world. You know what I mean? So he's got to be doing something right. You know what I mean? But I think, yeah, I think Tyson, look, he can't outbox Tyson, and Tyson ain't got the power to knock out Deontay Wilder. So it's going to be a cat and mouse game, and unfortunately, the mouse is gonna keep running. Whether it's going to be enough to win the title, I don't think so, because I don't think Tyson's output of punches will be high enough. I think he's got to throw more than what he did against Klitschko. It's the same sort of scenario. Even again in the Klitschko fight, he didn't really throw a lot of punches. Like, yeah, he won the fight, but it wasn't really. I mean, it wasn't really. You couldn't really say that there was too many punches that Klitschko took, like dangerous punches, or where Klitschko looked like staggered or rocked or in danger. You know what I mean? And it's the same with this fight here. I can't see there's going to be a time where Wilder's going to be really, really in danger, like he was in the Ortiz fight. So yeah, but I think overall, I think obviously Fury's going to go for the points win. Wilder's going to go for the knockout or points win. Uh, my predictions are that Wilder will win it on points, just because it's in America. Yeah.
Wilder
Yeah,
points.
yeah, man.
Wow.
Yeah, I think
Well,
so.
if Wilder wins on points, then I think there's some serious corruption there, mate.
So I'll tell you what it is, bro. I think, yeah, I just think because remember against Ortiz in that year, what round did he knock
Yeah,
Ortiz out?
7. I think it was 7 or 8. But yeah, the judges had Wilder winning, man.
No,
But
no, no, no. He knocked Ortiz out in round. No, it was around was it round 10 or 11?
Yeah, I think it was 11, to be honest.
Yeah, it was 11, isn't it? Because he got rocked in round 7, didn't he? Ortiz should have took
oh
him
yeah,
out in
yeah,
round
yeah. He
7.
got right. You're right. You're right. Yeah, he got
Yeah.
rocked
So
in
you
round
think
7.
that it's only an extra round in it? So I think he can go the distance. He went the distance with Stavern. No, no, no. On the first, was it the first fight? He only won the title. No, he didn't. No, he knocked him out, didn't he? Knocked him out. But he's Wilder. If you look at Wilder, hasn't really, like, since he's got up opposition. The knockouts are coming, but they're not coming in like the early rounds like he used to. And I think that I think that he'll land more on Fury, but I don't think he'll manage to land the big bombs. You know what I mean? I think Fury will just run around, jab, jab, little taps here and there and that. But I think the more exciting punches will come from Wilder.
Wilder punches will come from Wilder.
No, the more exciting, the more eye-catching punches will come from Wilder.
I'd like to see it, to be honest, because I can't see. I just can't see him boxing his way to a 12 round win.
And I think as well, I think he will catch. I think he will catch Fury at least once. I don't think he'll knock him out, but I think he'll stun him. I think there'll be a couple of rounds where he might. I don't know, man. It's going to be tight, bro. It's going to be tight, but I think there's going to be a couple of rounds where I think he'll get a 10-9 round over Fury. I think there won't be too many rounds where Fury will get a 10-9. I think it'll be mostly 10-10.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It could be interesting, man. It's going to be interesting.
I just don't think Fury's going to have the punch out. I think his punch output ain't going to be great. If you look back at the Klitschko fight, his punch output was pretty shit.
Yeah, but I also think it's a styles, isn't it? Styles make fights. If you watch the Klitschko fight, you knew what Klitschko was going to do. He was going to grab, so he was getting the cheeky early punches in and grabbing.
Yeah, true. Yeah. I mean, he did have a good game plan. But then saying that, all right, let's go into the next subject, or the next little side off on this is his corner. You know what I mean? He's now got new trainer, new cornerman, you know what I mean? I think in his corner he's just brought in Freddie Roach now, so he's going to have Ricky Hatton, Freddie Roach, and Ben Davis in his corner. Obviously, Ben being his main trainer now. Do you think he's got enough in the training wise to be successful?
Only time will tell, really, won't it? I mean,
I think.
I
think the thing is, Fury's been there, done it before. Do you know what I mean? So he's got all that. You don't need to rely on it. Did anyone watch Adam Booth's interview on IFL the other day regarding Ben Davison and everything?
Yeah. I see that.
Yeah, Ben. All Ben can do is believe. But the good thing about it is Tyson's been there, he's done it, he's got a T-shirt, so he knows what he's doing. Do you know what I mean in this sense? Look, like I said before, you never know. But I just think Tyson wins it for me on points.
But all right, think of it like this, yeah. Like obviously, like we're not boxers yet, but think of it like this: like your cornerman, yeah, like your head trainer is like say like your manager in football. You know what I mean? When things ain't going right for you, or you need, you know what I mean? Like you're gonna need that little bit of advice. Has Ben got the experience and or the knowledge? You know what I mean, to give Tyson if he sees something that's suppose Tyson comes in, it's rounds 8 or 9, he's down on points, say to 1 or 2 rounds, and they need to change up the game plan. Has he got the
You got Freddie Roach and Ricky Hatton also in his corner though. I'm joking. Them 3 people are going to speak throughout the rounds, isn't they? If one of them sees something, well, like for example, Freddie Roach he keeps seeing that he's open to the left hook. He's going to say to Ben, you know what I mean? Can you see that? He's open to the left hook and bring it to his attention. And Ben will look at it and go, right, yeah, I can see that. Shit, yeah, I didn't see that before.
But then bringing in Freddie Roach, do you think it's too little too late because he's coming right at the last minute? Or do you think he would have been better off?
Freddie Roach is only really going to be in his corner as a cut man and an extra pair of eyes.
He's not really listen, bro, come on. Freddie Roach, he ain't brought Freddie Roach into being a cut man, bro. Come on.
Right.
Obviously, he
can do. On the night, there's 3 people in his corner, Jigger. Yeah? There's 3 people in his corner. There's Freddie Roach, there's Ben Davison, and there's Ricky Hatton. Ricky Hatton will be holding the bucket. Ben Davison will be speaking to him in the ring, and Freddie Roach should be the cut man.
Yeah. Shall I tell you what?
He said, I've been a cut man a few times. I'm not the best cut man, but I'm happy to do it.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what I think about it. Yeah, is listen, when he asked Freddie Roach to be the cut man, Freddie Roach offered him some Freddie Roach has got a bet cut man that he uses that are much better than him, and Tyson said no, I don't want them, I want you. Yeah, I don't think Tyson thinks he's going to get cut in the fight. Yeah, I think because you think if you look at how Tyson defends as well, he's tall when he leans back, don't he? He rides them long shots and that. He leans back to the side.
Yeah, because his legs are so long.
Yeah. So even the power shots and that, even if you catch him, then the power's not there. You know what I mean? Because he's linked so far back, and then he twists on it as well. He turns on he rolls the punches as well. So I think he's gonna he's like I don't think he's gonna get cut, and I think he's got Freddie Roach and obviously Ricky Hatton's in there again. It's got to be for the experience. You know what I mean? And I think he's got Freddie Roach in there as well for the experience. But what I'm saying is, don't you think it would have been better if he would have had like these guys in? I don't know how long's Ricky Hatton been?
Yeah, then from
Is Ricky
day
Hatton
one,
help training him as
that's
well?
where he was training, weren't he? He was training with Ben Davison in Ricky Hatton's gym.
Oh, okay, but that's what I'm saying. But don't you think it would have been better if he had them in, like, say, maybe like 6 weeks ago or something? Like, you know what I mean?
No, I think you're missing the point to why Freddie Roach is in his corner. Freddie Roach is simply in his corner for another set of eyes in the corner. Just to add
Yeah, I
added
understand that.
experience.
I understand. No, I
You know what I
understand
mean?
that, and I agree with you with that.
Not his trainer.
No, no, no. Yeah, but I understand that, yeah, and I agree with you on that. All right, so you're telling me that Ben Davis is like, so Ben Davis is his head trainer, yeah. Obviously, Ben Davis, what he says goes, yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's his head trainer. All right, but what I'm saying is Ben Davis hasn't had the experience or ever been in anything like the magnitude that this is, yeah, or had to deal with a character like Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury is one of them guys where I think why it worked with his uncle, yeah, is that you can't chat shit to his uncle, bro. His uncle is a disciplinarian, you know what I mean? And Tyson is somebody that can discipline him. I don't think Ricky Hatton or Ben can discipline Tyson Fury. You see what I'm
So
saying?
you say, so what are you saying? Freddie Roach can?
No, I don't
Exactly.
think. No, I don't. But do you know what? I think Freddie Roach. I think he's got a certain respect for Freddie Roach. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah, I'm sure he's got. Yeah,
to
but I'm
maybe just
sure.
hold
Look,
his hold that.
Ben Davison, yeah. Look how much weight. Let's see the shape he's in.
Yeah, no, listen, I'm not. I agree with that,
Yeah, but
but
he's obviously listening
I'm
to what
talking
Ben
from.
Davison's telling him. So
Yeah, but I'm just talking from a boxing. I'm not talking about a physical or fitness wise. I'm just talking literally from and on the night on a tactical in the ring boxing IQ level, boxing IQ. You know what I'm saying? But ring craft
yeah, but
experience.
Freddie
That's
Roach is
all. That's what.
basketball experience. But I
Yeah,
mean,
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So I agree. Like, I'm agreeing with everything you're saying. But all I'm saying is, don't you think it would have been better if he would have had it like maybe a couple of weeks earlier, so they could have worked on things maybe prior? You know what I'm saying? Rather than just putting it in right at the last minute. I just think it all seems a bit rushed right now for him to
no,
be.
I think it was planned all the way through. To be honest, that's my point of it. They was up in Big Bear. They come down to Freddie Roach's gym. Yeah, and then looking for a cut man, pretty much. If they can't get a cut man, as in like, they thought, right, let's use Freddie Roach. Might be a master decision. Do you know what I mean? Fuck it.
Yeah, yeah, it could be right. It could be right. I don't know. I still think it's just a bit. I don't know. It's a bit. It's just.
Suspect, but I
Yeah,
get that.
yeah, yeah. But yeah. Yeah, Deontay Wilder. To be fair, I haven't really watched much of his training camps. So I've been a bit switched off from him, to be honest with you. My spirit don't really take to him too much anymore. But he is the knockout artist, apparently so. You got much views on Wilder, Hack?
Yeah, I mean, I've seen a bit of training he's been doing. So there's some clips leaked online. Well, not leaked, but dropped online. These methods of trying to replicate Fury's style is it's a bit weird, a bit funny. But let's see if it works. See what he has to do. I think Wilder, all he has to do is just land that one shot. That's all he has to do.
Yeah,
Land that one
for
shot,
real.
and I think that's all he knows he needs to do. The problem is, I think he's going to be relying on it too much. That's my problem.
Yeah, I see him trying to do some footwork, some mad footwork thing. I don't know what he was trying to do, bro. Or spinning around in the ring like he was like fucking some welterweight or something.
Yeah, man.
But you got any views on our Wilder, Hassan?
On Wilder, sorry, mate. On Wilder.
Yeah.
I think I've said what I've got to say, mate. I think he's shit.
What do you think is good? What do you think is good? Is good assets are?
He's part of power, sincere power. Shit, he's got power. You know what I mean? And that's what's bailed him out a lot of times out of his fights. Or well, When I say a lot of times out of his fights, he ain't fought no one, man.
Yeah, do you
He
know what?
ain't fought no one.
I was just about to get onto that
Do
actually.
you know what I mean? He hasn't fought no one. So because he ain't fought no one, his power's got him out. You know, Ortiz, his power got him out of that one. Look, I'd like to be proven wrong with Wilder. I'd like to see more, but from what I see, I don't see much.
Yeah.
I see a protected WBC heavyweight champion who has fought no one. The best he's fought is Ortiz, who, according to him, he thinks Ortiz is the best fucking heavyweight around, bar him, and he thinks Wilder's second. Do you know what I mean? The guy's mad. I don't know, mate. He just irritates the fuck out of me. Can't stand him.
Did he even block you on Twitter, did he?
Yeah, he's blocked me on Twitter. So it's fish eyes as well.
Oh, mate. Oh, fish
Oh,
eye.
mate.
Yeah, that's another one, isn't it? Jeez.
Oh, mate, he's another one. But
Yeah.
like I think this was all the setup. I think that he's taken the Tyson fight purely because he thinks Tyson's been out for 3 years and he thinks it's an easier fight, but it's a big name. Which, you know what? Let's get it right, yeah? If he pulls this off, it's a good bit of business by him. Definitely gets his profile risen. It definitely rises his profile. And if he beats Fury, then it's a good move for him, mate. Do you know what I mean? The point of it all is AJ's number one. He needs to fight AJ to secure that status if he wants to be number one and beat him.
Yeah. Well, I mean, talking about that, he hasn't fought anyone. I mean, look, he won. I'm on Boxrec now. Yeah, he won the title in 2015 against Bermane Stiverne, right?
Yeah.
That was on a unanimous decision.
Yeah.
Before he fought Stiverne, his most recognised name is probably Malik Scott, Ollie Harrison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's
Jason
probably
Gavin.
yeah. You know what I mean? That's probably Jason Gavin. Yeah, that was just before thingy. You know what I mean? Jason Gavin had lost twice before he in his last six before he even fought. I mean, no, come on, you can't say that, bro. Jason Gavin lost 16 fights, bro.
Yeah, he's not shooting that fights.
He lost 16 fights, yeah. So, right, hang on. Let's just make this right, yeah. Hang on. Do you know what? I've got to share my screen. Hang on a minute, because I can't believe like this guy. So this Mr. Flipping Mr. Deontay Wilder, Mr. Knockout Artist. Let's just see how good your flipping knockout ratio. This is how we look. Can you all see my screen?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. So look, got Jason Gavin there. Yeah. So let's have a look. Let's have a look at the bout.
Bro.
10 rounds. Are you taking the piss? It was a 10 rounder. Mate, he was 37. Oh my God. 125 lost 16. Oh my days.
Jason
You know what I
Gavin
mean?
fought.
And this was what, his 32nd fight, I think it was.
Yeah, that was his 32nd fight, yeah.
That's what I mean. I had some Wilder fan telling me that AJ's fucking fought this guy as well. Yeah, but that was AJ's 11th fight.
Bro, listen, look, right, check this one, yeah. Shinheri Liakovic. Oh my days, right? Look, this was in this guy's resume is age 37 again. Oh my God. This was in his 29th fight. Yeah, this guy 25-5. He was 37, man. And he lost to Bryant Jennings and Robert Helenius the last two fights before that. So he was coming off two losses and then he won two and lost. So he'd lost four fucking fights in six. And that's who my man's fighting.
Exactly, mate. That's why he's the most protected WBC heavyweight fucking going, mate. I can't buy into his shit. I get some of the Americans are gonna support their man. Do you know what I mean? I get that. Do you know what I mean? I do understand that, but come on, mate, get real, man. You know what I mean? You can't turn around and tell me that this guy ain't the king of duck jobs. Do you know what I mean? And don't fight nobody. You know, like, you know what, right? You see Bernie Stavan? I put him in the same bracket as Charles Martin. Both of them fucking shit. I wouldn't even class them anything. But you know what? You know, obviously Martin was given a bout and Stavern was made mandatory for a belt or whatever it was. It was an open belt, weren't it? Whatever it was. Anyway, so like, I don't even put them in the same. I don't even, I put them two in the same bracket.
Hey, how many fights has Joshua had?
22.
All right, Deontay Wilder's 23rd fight. This is yeah. He's fighting Owen Beck, 36 years old, 129, lost 10. He lost his last 6 fights. Yeah,
Yeah.
4 of them to KOs. 1
Look
to
at that,
unanimous
20.
decision.
And that's my point. And
And
Anthony Joshua in his 22nd fight holds 4 belts, has unified twice, and has 6 title defences.
you know what I mean? Then fought 23rd fight, Curtin Manswell. Who the heck? Oh my days! Look at this dude.
Absolute fraud job, mate.
Age
Absolute
35.
fraud. You know what I
Lost
don't
it.
get is why did
Lost
Wilder
2.
fight Charles Martin?
Mate, I mean,
Why is
why
Wilder
didn't he
still
fight Klitschko? Why
Yeah,
didn't he
exactly.
fight Povetkin? Or Povetkin, he said, because obviously the drugs test. But
but no, let's not forget that Povetkin countersued Wilder and won
yeah,
£4.3 million, right? Or
yeah, true.
$4.3 million. But I just don't get. I don't get why they never done anything with him. Like Charles Martin. Why you
Yeah,
fight Charles Martin?
yeah,
You'd
Charles
have
Martin's
beat him.
washed. Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
he
You'd have
could,
had
he
the
could, he could,
IBF
he could
belt.
have fought Joseph Parker.
Yeah, of course. Didn't choose to.
You
It's
know
his
what I mean?
41st fight, and it's his first pay-per-view.
Yeah,
Man's a
I mean,
dog,
look,
Big
since he
Rubo.
won it from Stavern, he fought Molina, he fought Duhapus, Spilka, Ariola, Gerald Washington, Stavern again, and Luis Ortiz. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, out of all of them fighters, well, blatantly, it's Luis Ortiz is the only decent one, really.
Yeah, exactly. Who else? All right, tell you what, should we give him Eric Molina as well?
Nah, Molina's
Only because he's a
dead,
little bit more recognised than those.
bruv. Molina. Let's have a look. Molina, nah, I remember that fight. Yeah, okay, he lost to. He was coming. Okay, no, because even Molina, like, look, he was coming off all right. He's coming off a 5-man win. But look, who did he fought, bro? Rafael Sumbano, Theo Kruger, Daryl Williamson. Come on, bro, like louder.
Joltings, mate. Honestly.
Yeah, the only name on his sort of name on his record is Chris Arioli. He lost to him.
And he lost to him. Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, nah, that's a joke, mate. That's a joke.
Yeah, so sorry, man, but yeah, for me, Wilder's just like he ain't good enough, mate. And I hope he proves himself wrong. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to be hating on a man, but yeah, he's fucking waste, man, rude boy.
Nah, but I mean, like, well, look, moving forward after this fight and that, I don't see him and Joshua fighting. What do you all think of it?
No, I can't see it anytime soon, mate, for being honest.
I can't see it anytime soon.
I think we'll be lucky if we see it next year.
Yeah, the longer it goes, and if they both stay as champions, they only get bigger.
Well, Joshua did say originally 2020.
Yeah.
Come out and said that he wants it next year, didn't he?
That was like 2 years ago, bro, and he certainly stretched it out. Well, they both have.
Yeah, but we'll have to wait and see, mate.
Yeah. You enjoying it, my son?
Yeah, boys. I'll be honest, I'm fucking shattered, man.
Yeah,
I'll do 12 o'clock, innit?
no, it's 11 o'clock. 10 past 11, mate. 10 past 11.
Yeah, mate.
All right. Anything else anyone want to add to next week's card? No. Okay. Well, we made that a wrap up then, guys. You know what I mean? So don't forget, yeah. So next week is the Fury and Wilder.
We'll find out who's the best out there. We'll find out who's the second best champion in the world.
You know what I mean? Fighting for that second spot. You know what I mean? But yeah, we might even do a live fight chat. But see how I'm feeling at the time. But yeah, until next week. Oh yeah. No, I forget that actually.
Maybe, boy.
Yeah. I'll be watching it though. So you know what I mean. Could do.
Oh, big things are going in though next weekend. Tyson Fury Wilder. Tottenham beat Arsenal.
Yeah. Yeah. Sick.
Quiz.
Fucking quiz. Fuck off. You lot can fuck off with Wilder, mate. You know what I mean? I heard he's a fucking Spurs fan, actually.
Yeah, we'll see.
All right, then, guys. Tune in next week. We'll be obviously reviewing the fight. Obviously, don't forget in the box 8 o'clock next Sunday. Which what's the new name of it again? Through the Turnstiles.
In
Four
the
Turnstiles.
boxing.
Four Turnstiles. No, the football one. The other one. I'm promoting both of them.
Oh, 4 turnstiles.
Four Turnstiles, 8 o'clock. You know what I mean? Followed by what's this one called again? Bloody hell, my mind's
Oh,
gone.
mate, sorry about my colleague, guys.
I'll tell you what,
10 count.
10 count, that's it. Yeah, it's been a long week, mate. You know what I mean? Some of us, when you boys are sleeping, I'm flipping at work, mate. Right, so yeah. Anyway, next week
Right.
we'll catch you guys next week.
Peace out.
Peace out.
A-Town down.
Peace.
Peace.
One time.